right, go ahead, jog it out on the spot. And now high knees, land on the balls of your feet, try to keep your arms moving. And butt kicks. And jumping jacks. And squats. And now just arm circles. And the opposite direction. All right, that's good. All right, so today we're gonna do chest, back, and hamstrings. We're gonna start with chest. We're gonna do 60, 45, 30 format. So 3 exercises for 60 seconds, then again for 45, and then again for 30. So for the first round, we're gonna start with a chest press. So if you have a bench or a ball, you can use that, or just on the floor, and just down and up. If you're on the floor, try not to let your arms hit the ground. Just stop before they hit the ground. So we'll do the chest press first, and then I'll just tell you the next two as we go along. All right, so find your dumbbells, chest press, find a place on the ground, on a ball or a bench, whatever you got. Ready, set, and go for it. So the chest press, just come down and then press those dumbbells up. Good, looking good. Remember to stop just before the arms hit the ground. If you have a bench or a ball, then you can go deeper. You can feel more of a stretch. That's 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Now just 10 seconds, just a few more of these, a few more reps. All right, that's good. All right, so the next one we're gonna do push-ups, narrow, medium, wide push-ups. So as narrow as you can go, and then shoulder width, and then outside shoulder width. All right, so go as narrow as you can, and then go shoulder width, and then outside, and then work your way back in for 1 minute. Ready, set, and go for it. So narrow, medium, wide push-ups from your toes or from your knees, whatever you can handle. Good job, looking good. All the way down, full range of motion, as much range as you can get. That's 30 seconds, 30 to go. Pump out as many push-ups as you can in this 30. Last 15, a few more. Keep going, keep going. 2 more reps, 2 more. All right, that's good. All right, so the third exercise, we're gonna do chest flies. So back on your bench or ball or down on the floor. And this time, start with the dumbbells together. Open up, and then bring them back together. Okay, just a slight bend in the elbows, just like that. All right, so chest flies. Ready, set, and go for it. So open up, feel that stretch as much as you can, and then bring the dumbbells together and try to squeeze. Good job, good job. Slow on the way down, big stretch on the way down, and then a big squeeze at the top. You got 30 seconds left. Last 10 seconds now. 10 seconds, and then I'll give you a 30-second break, and then we'll go through these again. All right, so you can take your break, 30-second break, and then we're gonna go back into the chest press, the bench press. All right, so 10 seconds ago. So back into the bench press, the dumbbell bench press, just up and down with the dumbbells. Grab your weights, find your places, ready, set, and go for it. This time for 45 seconds. Looking strong, everybody's looking good with these. We're halfway through now. And now just 10 seconds left. All right, that's good. All right, so now flip it over. We're gonna do the push-ups, narrow, medium, wide push-ups for 45 seconds. All right, so find your places. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. Narrow, and then medium, and then wide, and then work your way back toward the middle. Getting tough now. Halfway there, halfway through. Make sure you're going as far down as you can every time. Ten seconds now. 10 seconds. 4 more of these. All right, done with those. All right, now the chest flies. Now you're gonna open up those dumbbells and then bring them together. Open it up and squeeze them together. All right, ready, set, and go for it. Chest fly, open up, and then bring them in and squeeze. Good, nice and slow. Everyone's got a good tempo going. That's good. Fifteen seconds. One more. All right, that's good. All right, so a 30-second break, and then we'll do each of those once more for 30 each. All right, so 10-second, we're gonna go back into the chest press, the bench press. This time for 30 seconds. So if you have heavier weights, grab those heavier weights. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and go for it. So the bench press, push those dumbbells up and down. Good, you got 10 seconds left. All right, done with those. Now flip it over for your push-ups, narrow, medium, wide push-ups. All right, here we go for 30 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Narrow as you can, then shoulder width, and then wider than shoulder width. Good range of motion every time. 15 seconds left. One more rep, one more. All right, good. All right, so grab your dumbbells, and this time the chest fly, the last one. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go for it. So open up, big stretch, and then bring them together for a big squeeze. Just 10 seconds. 10 seconds and we're done with the chest. All right, that's good. All right, so you can have your break, water break. And then we're gonna move on to the back exercises. So for back, the first two intervals, we're gonna do single arm rows. So you can hold any grip you want. So remember you have the overhand grip where you're pulling up and wide. You have the neutral grip where you're pulling straight up. Or you have the underhand grip where you're pulling from in front of your face to your hip in the back. All right, so you can choose any grip you want to do. So we do 1 minute on the one side, 1 minute on the other side. And we're gonna go in 10 seconds. So you just need one dumbbell, single arm rows. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and go for it. So any grip you want, just pull it up and let it stretch at the bottom. Good, good. Squeeze it at the top every time. Emphasize that squeeze. You have 15 to go. 15 seconds on this arm. Two more good ones. All right, good. All right, so stand up tall, just shake it out a little bit, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, ready, set, and go for it. So single arm rows on the opposite arm. It's 30 seconds, 30 to go. Big squeeze, take your time at the top with that squeeze. And then lower it down fairly slow, so you work in both directions. Now just 10 seconds. All right, that's good. All right, so the next one, we're gonna do either the band pull apart or reverse flies with the dumbbell. So if you have a band, you can do the pull apart, or with dumbbells, see, bent over, reverse fly. If you have a chair, you wanna do it on a chair or a bench or couch. Just put your feet out a little bit forward, put the dumbbells here under your legs, and you can do it seated, so it's not so bad on your lower back. Either way, one of those versions. Ready, set, and go for it. So reverse flies or the band pull apart. Good, good. Everybody looks good. A little bit of everything going. We got bands, we got dumbbells going. Good job. Just under 30 seconds to go. The band burns. Last 10 now. Last 10 seconds. And then we'll have a 30-second break. All right, that's good. All right, so a 30-second break. And then we'll go back to the single arm rows. All right, so grab your dumbbell, single arm rows. Choose your grip, ready, set, and go for it. So this time we have 45 seconds on each side. Big squeeze, remember squeeze at the top, and then try to come down, 2 count, maybe 3 count. So it's nice and slow, good tempo on the way down. Seconds left on this side. All right, that's good. All right, so you can stand up, shake it off a little bit, and then we'll do the other side. All right, so switch sides, switch your stance. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Already past the halfway. And now just 10 seconds. All right, that's good. So done with those, and now either grab your band or 2 dumbbells. So dumbbell reverse flies or band pull apart. Ready, set, and go for it. Good job, everyone, good job. Big squeeze with those bands, and a big squeeze with the dumbbells as well at the top. So you have 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. that's good. All right, so 30-second break. We'll go through each of those one more time for 30-second intervals. All right, so get ready to go. 10-second, we're gonna go. Single arm rows, 30 seconds on the one arm, then 30 on the other. All right, ready, set, and go for it. Got 10 seconds left on this arm. All right, that's good. All right, so just stand up, shake it off a little bit, switch your stance. Ready, set, and go for it. Opposite stance, opposite arm. Now just 10 seconds ago, last 10 for this one. All right, good. Done with that one. So now grab your band or 2 dumbbells, reverse flies, band pull aparts. Last one, ready, set, and go ahead. Last 10 seconds. Then you get your water break, and then we got one more round. All right, that's good. All right, so take your break. In the next round, we're gonna focus on the hamstrings. So the first 2 exercises, you won't need any weights. First one, we're gonna do single leg hip thrust. So have your one leg in the air, and then you're gonna dig your heel into the ground, push it into the ground, and lift, and come down, up, and down, just like that. All right, so we do half the time on each leg, and then I'll show you the second one once we're done those. And we're going about 15 seconds. All right, so down on the ground, one leg in the air, other foot planted on the floor. Ready, set, and go for it. Push that heel into the ground and push your body off the ground. Good, looks good. Almost time to switch. You got 5 seconds. All right, switch sides right away. Ready, and go for it. Other side. Almost there, almost done. This side. You got 10 seconds left. Two more reps. All right, that's good. All right, so the next one, you're gonna have your heels on the ground to begin, hips off the ground the entire time. We're gonna do the hamstring march. So you're gonna march one leg up, and the other leg, just like that. The straighter your legs are, the more it's gonna hurt, the more you're gonna feel it, right? So If you want to make it a little easier, just bend your knees a little bit. All right, ready? So heels are on the ground, hips are off the ground. Set and go for it. And just march. And get those legs straight. I want you to feel it. If you don't feel it, straighten them. If it's too much though, just bend them. Should feel like it's cramping up right away the first rep. That's 30 seconds now. 30 seconds to go. Make sure those hips are off the ground the entire time. Now just 10 seconds. Straighten them out a little bit more if you can. Make it a little bit more challenging these last few reps. Or not. All right, that's good. All right, so up on your feet, you're gonna need 2 dumbbells. We're gonna stretch them out. We're gonna do deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts. So you have a slight bend in your knees, okay? Dumbbells in front. Push your hips back. Come down so you feel that stretch in your hamstrings, okay? And then come up, squeeze your butt. So make sure you really push your hips back. The more you push them back, the more you're gonna stretch, the more you're gonna feel it, all right? All right, ready, set, and go for it. So push back right away, come down nice and slow. Okay, about mid-shin is good. If it hurts your lower back or bothers your lower back, then don't go as far down. Maybe stop at the knees and then come back up. But make sure you're pushing your hips back right away. That's our first movement, a hinge at the hips. So that way you can get that big stretch. There, looking good, looking good. Erica's got it down. Good form, Sarah. Everyone's looking good. Got 20 seconds now. Last 10, nice and slow. Push those hips back. All right, good. All right, so a 30-second break, and then we'll go back to those single leg hip thrusts. All right, so 10 seconds to go on the break. So we're going back to this one with your one leg up and pushing that heel into the ground. So everybody down, ready, set, and go for it. One more rep and then we'll switch sides. All right, switch sides and go for it. Ten seconds. 10 seconds left on this side. All right, that's good. All right, so now you're gonna straighten out those legs, heels on the ground, hips off the ground, and march those legs. Ready, set, and go for it. Good. Remember, if you want to feel it more, straighten out those legs as much as you can, as much as you can handle. Yep, 10 seconds. Few more marches. All right, that's good. All right, so up on your feet, grab your 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna go into those deadlifts. All right, so grab your dumbbells, ready, set, and go for it. Push those hips back, and then start to come down. Really feel that stretch. Make sure you're feeling that stretch in the back of your legs and those hamstrings. Good job, Anna. Good job, Martina. Looking good. Everyone's doing well. Nice and slow. 15 seconds to go. Give it that squeeze with the glutes at the top if you want to. One more rep, one more good one. Okay, that's good. All right, so 30-second break, and then we'll go through each of those one more time, and then we're all done. All right, so we're gonna go in 10 seconds. We're starting with that single leg hip thrust on the ground. All right, so one foot up, other foot on the floor, ready, set, and go for it. Ten seconds left on this side. A few more reps to go. All right, you can switch sides and go for it. Ten seconds. All right, good. All right, so straighten out those legs. Heels on the ground, hips off the ground. Hamstring march. Ready, set, and go. 30 seconds. Almost there, 10 seconds left. Get them a little bit straighter now if you can, just a little bit, makes quite a difference. All right, good. All right, so up on your feet, grab your dumbbells. Last one, the deadlifts. All right, here we go, ready, set, and go for it. Push those hips back right away, as far back as you can. Come down nice and slow. Stretch. Good job, Karen. Looks good. We're halfway through this last one. And now just 10 seconds. All right, good. All right, it's all done. Good job, everybody.